everyone, welcome to the channel Profile Plus. This is Padma. Are you nowadays feeling little lazy, feeling down, very soon irritated, frustrated? Then I'll tell you there is some problem with you. You know what? You have a lack of self-love. Okay, so today my topic is all about self-love and its importance in life. It's a huge topic, but I'm just going to make it so crisp and so understandable with my 6 important points today. Let's begin. Yes friends, whenever I get a chance to just interact with my peer group, it could be sometimes my teammates or family or friends, I used to ask them a question: whom do you love the most? Many times I received an answer like my children, my spouse, my friends or my family. But it's very rare case I received an answer from only a few friends saying that I love myself. I love myself. See, this is really important that you develop a self-love on you. When you have no time to love yourself, then how can you expect from others? Isn't it? So let's discuss some 6 important points. Why is this self-love important in our life? Okay, so the whole topic is all about self-love. My first point here is it's not a linear process. See, loving yourself is really not a linear process. Just remember friends, we all are human beings. Okay, there are certain people, they always wanted themselves to be so perfect. Okay, once they do a mistake, they cannot tolerate with it. Or something happens bad to you. Okay, even that situation, they cannot handle it at all. They feel completely, suppressed and they feel down to the core. Then however you go and motivate them, it becomes a very hard thing for anyone to just bring them up with their energy. Always you have to remember, self-love can never be just made it so rapidly. Okay, it's a linear process. You have to start accepting yourself. First of all, you should have a strong belief that we are humans made with both positive and negative qualities. No one is perfect here. When we always say we are nobody to judge an opposite person, it applies to us. You are no one to judge your own character, in fact. See, everyone just, behave very indifferently, or sometimes we just yell at our family members for no reasons, or sometimes we might do some mistakes because we are bounded to do it. Remember one thing, it's not your fault. It's no one's fault here. The life gives you many hardships. You have to definitely face a lot of hurdles in life in order to, just survive. Imagine that whenever you wanted to give this point self-love, you cannot just expect it so rapidly. You have to just forgive or forget your mistakes. Of course, everyone have our own positives and negative points in day-to-day life, and that is going to be a linear process. You have to practice to accept your mistake, to accept your errors. You understand this? My second point here is, see, you're not selfish. There are many people who just misguide you, saying that if you're being a person who's always, you have a lot of self-love in you, then you are so selfish. See, remember friends, being a person who just gives a lot of care for your emotions, care for your needs, it doesn't mean that you are selfish. When you cannot take care of your emotions, when you cannot take care of your own needs, then how can you expect the opposite person to just come and take care of yours? So it is always important that you must definitely have that self-esteem, that you can just work on your own needs. Fine. So your needs are not only about your financial needs or the comfort what you actually looking for. It's mostly like what is really required for you at that mental state is only you can understand. Okay, the most important companionship we all have in our life is only us. Okay, only you can understand you better. So however you have anyone who are very close to you, as we all know, nothing is permanent and no one stays with us very permanently in our life. So only thing which stays with you permanently in your life is only you. So you're not selfish, you are really not selfish. Please take that mindset away from you. Whenever you are very much cared about your emotions, your physical health or your own comfort, people outside will demotivate you saying that one single word, selfish. Always remember, having a self-love is nowhere connected to your selfishness. You are not selfish. Believe that first. My third point here is emotional healing. See, example, as you see this video, I think many of you might have just faced a lot of problems and a lot of hurdles recently you faced in your life or sometime in the past. Okay, see, there are few people who just has the capability to forget it and move on so easily, and they are really blessed. And what about the rest, like us? Okay, we just keep grinding the same thing. There is something happened very wrong in your life and you cannot come out of it. It can be a breakup, it can be some misunderstanding, it can be your arrears in your college, or some sort of insult you faced, or someone betrayed you, backstabbed you. There are many emotional problems we face in day-to-day life. But remember friends, emotional healing is very important. How will you just heal your mind and heart? If you're already processing to heal, then you are fantastic. You are doing a really good thing. Okay, because if you have a self-love, you should definitely heal your emotions. You should just give time for yourself. Sit at a window corner, have a coffee, okay, just take a cup of coffee, talk to yourself, see what is your problem and how can you sort it out. Go for a long ride and just go meet some of your schoolmates, okay, or go and eat your favorite food. This is nothing to do with your selfishness. Emotional healing is very important, and take care of your own emotions. Never bother about this outside comments what people often gives you, like you're so selfish, you're always cared about your own feelings. It's okay, I care about my own feelings because I'm the one who is going to be with me throughout, permanently in life. That's really important. The next point here is respect your experience. See friends, many of us have a problem that whatever had happened in your past, it could be anything, right? So there are some places where you personally feel that why me? Why me? Oh my God, why always me? Why should I alone face this problem? Why have I born in this house? Okay, why are my parents like this? Why is my sibling always pulling my leg? Or why am I demotivated often? So these are the areas we always self-doubt on our life. See, instead of this, always remember that you have to respect your experience. See, your experience involves both positive and negatives, isn't it? Not that everyone here are having a very great and very cool, very nice experience, isn't it? So many times we fall, and the n number of times you get up and you just stand for yourself. That makes you the person who's an inspiration for others, isn't it? So always remember, either it is a failure or a success. Respect your experience. If you yourself don't respect your experience, then how can you expect others to understand it? It's okay if you got fail marks. It's okay if you failed in an interview. It's okay if your parents yelled at you. It's okay if your friends backstabbed you. But what is the ultimate take-home message you got out of your experience? After a few bad experience, you might be very smart nowadays that you can never be easily cheated, isn't it? So respect that. Always tell others, yes, I had a lot of bad experience in my past, but I respect it because that made me what I am today. So I am welcoming all kind of problems in my life. It's okay. Just challenge. Okay, have this life as a very big challenge. Whatever the hurdles you face, whatever the problems you face, never give up. Never give up on yourself, and you have your self-esteem, and never leave your confidence towards facing your life. Okay, so respecting your experience is really important here. My fifth point is follow your passion. See, I've been telling you this in all my videos. Okay, see, following your passion gives you a comfort and compassion. When you don't have your passion in life, when you haven't found your passion, it means that you haven't explored anything. It means that you are a person who is very lazy. Okay, when you haven't found your passion. By the age of approximately 13 or 14, you must have decided, yeah, this is my passion. Maybe when I sit to do this, I never just look at the clock. I just keep doing this for hours and hours, and I enjoy doing it. That's where you just find your passion, isn't it? So if you are a very passionate human being, then this self-love obviously you can possess. Okay, so you are loving yourself because you follow your passion, because you're giving your body and you're giving your mind what it requires. Feed your mind and feed your heart first of all, then you can go and help others. If you can feed your heart and mind very properly, mark my words, you can definitely help your family, your friends, and you can be that number one person who is very positive in life. Okay, so your positivity can be spreaded here and there. So what do you have to do? You have to follow your passion. There are some people who are unlucky that they might not get into the job what they willing to work, or they might not get into the course what they actually wanted to learn. But still, you have a lot of time for your passion. So just go for the job and take up your time. Just go for the weekends to just follow your passion. Some days, definitely, only your passion will just make you to get rid of, will heal all your emotional problems. So follow your passion is very important for the self-love. My last point here is, see, always you give time for your priorities and boundaries. See, how many of you learn to say no here? Do you say no? We always live to impress others, isn't it? We want to impress our parents, impress our friends, impress our peer group, isn't it? So do you really love yourself by doing that? If you really care your emotions, you will never do something to impress others. If I wanted to impress the opposite person, but then I do something which I really don't like, then you're hurting yourself. You're hurting your dignity. You're hurting your heart. Never do that. This will never be, just going smooth for a long run, friends. Remember always, never do things to impress others. But then you are a person who is very flexible. You are very adaptable. I have no worries. Okay. So be that one person who is very adaptable and flexible, but never hurt your feelings just because you have to impress others. Today you impress them, and tomorrow their demand becomes more. And tomorrow you again do that to impress them. Day after tomorrow their demand towards you becomes even more than that. How long will you be struggling to impress them? You have a life for yourself. You always have that self-love on your heart, on your brain. Don't hurt them continuously. You have the boundaries to say no if your heart says no to it. When you don't want to go there, better say no. And always have your priorities. Fine. There are many of my female participants whom I take classes. They keep complaining that, ma'am, I am having a lot of invitation lined up on my teapoy this month. I may have to attend all the functions. How can you attend all the functions? But then end of the day, they skip their own gym classes. They skip their regular activities like coming here. They skip. So what is the ultimate thing they're doing? They're spoiling their own routines just because they have to go and impress someone else, isn't it? And what are your priorities? What is your first priority? You are doing something for yourself. That is your priority, right? When you don't care about your priority, and you cannot expect your family members to respect your priority. You should know how to give importance to your commitments. So be responsible, be very committed to yourself, so that you keep all the other entertainments to impress others as your least priority. List out what is important for you in life. Create a boundary. Just learn to say no. wherever it is required. Maybe 1 or 2 days they complain saying that you are being so selfish. Finally they'll understand when you achieve, when you become a good person, when you just become that achiever, they'll all come back to you and say that, yeah, I know you've been so dedicatedly working on it. We know about our relatives, we know about our friends, we know about the society, isn't it? If you become an achiever, you become an inspiration for them. If you become a loser, we become that one person where they can just sit around and talk about us. Never live your life for others. Try to live your life for your own self. That's really important. If you're a person not just giving more importance to your own emotions, start it from today. Self-love is very important if you are looking to develop in your life or to develop in your career. It's really, really important. If you like this video, please don't forget to give this like button. That motivates me to do a lot more videos like this. Enrich, empower and emerge with English. All the best, friends.